Hi, I'm Jeff Gonzalez, president of Trident Concepts. Today I'm here with Brownell's Daily Defense to talk to you about shotgun operations and manipulations. So the first thing we want to do is to review the firearm safety rules. Rule number 1, treat all firearms as if they were always loaded. Rule number 2, keep the firearm's muzzle pointed in a safe direction. Rule number 3, keep your trigger finger on the home position until you're ready to fire. And rule number 4, be sure of your target and what's beyond. After that, I'd go ahead and suggest that you review your owner's manual in case your firearm is a little bit different than what I'm using. Today I'll be using a Remington 870 shotgun, and I want to make sure that whatever shotgun you're using, you can at least relate to me based off of what your owner's manual tells you. So after we've done the review of the owner's manual, we're ready to start working. One of the things that I recommend is that you familiarize yourself with the features and the controls. And when it comes to the operations of the shotgun, particularly a pump action shotgun, there's really not a lot that we need to be aware of. First, we want to talk about the safety. On a Remington 870 safety, it's going to be located right here past the trigger. So I want to make sure that I understand that when I push in, safety's off. When I push back, safety's on. Next, the action lever, which is going to allow me to pull back on the action to expose the chamber area. Then I actually have the pump itself. So the pump is going to be what allows me to pull back the action to expose that chamber. So now that I have a little bit of a better understanding of the shotgun and how it works, let's talk about a few things. So if my shotgun is unloaded, I want to make sure that it is unloaded. So there's two things that I need to do. I need to inspect the chamber as well as the magazine tube. So there's a couple ways to do that. The first would be to go ahead, hit the action lever, pull back so that I can inspect both the chamber and the magazine tube at the same time. If that's not possible, I can always start by pushing in and looking at the magazine tube first, and then I can go to the chamber. So once I've done that and declared that this firearm is unloaded, I now need to start at loading. So there's two ways to load the shotgun when it is emptied to start with. The first would be to go ahead and open the action, and as I do, I'm going to take the shotgun shell, place it inside of the chamber, and go ahead and push the pump forward. Now, after that, I go ahead and take my shells, and I can load them into the magazine tube for whatever capacity that I'd like. At some point, if I need to unload the shotgun, there's a couple of ways that you can do it. The first and the recommended method is to go ahead and pull back on the action, eject that first round, dump that next round out. Now, after you've done that, what we're going to do is push the carrier up, and there's a tab inside here that allows me to pull that shell out. Once I've done that, I can go ahead and inspect to make sure that the shotgun is indeed unloaded. Now, once I have loaded the shotgun to whatever capacity that I want and I'm ready to start shooting, great. Once I'm done and I'm ready to go ahead and move off the range, I want to make sure that I've unloaded the shotgun. After that, what is the condition that I might want to store my shotgun for a self-defense in the home? So there's a couple of different theories. One, I could have a round in the chamber plus rounds inside of the magazine tube. The only problem is that some shotguns don't have the best drop safety out there. And so what I might recommend is that you keep that chamber empty. So this means that we're going to be addressing the cruiser ready condition. So what cruiser ready means is that I'll have an empty chamber but a loaded magazine tube, which means that when I need to bring this into an operational status, I will need to hit the action lever, charge the action, load that chamber, and now I'm ready to go. So to do this, what I would recommend that you do is just again ensure that the chamber is empty. After that, rotate it upside down and load your magazine tube to whatever that capacity is. Make sure that the safety's on, and now you can store this in a safe manner. Should the shotgun fall over, at least you have a sense of understanding that if it does, there's no round in the chamber should that drop safety not work. Now, when it's ready for me to bring into action, all I do is hit that action lever, charge it, chamber it, and now I'm ready to go. All right, so I'm Jeff Gonzalez. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them down below. Until then, take care and stay safe.